Yo, how you going? It's Lady Chann written nonetheless. Yeah, welcome to Foxology with your girl, Lady Chann. And who have we got here?
Let me tell you who we got. Wait, listen. It's almost disrespectful. That's a downgrade, and you know it. You're still your best. I'm still the best. Still your best. When you wanna come back, listen. I lay your back on your back and do you just like that. Hey, Chann! Come on, rewind. Anyway, wait. But
He always does this.
I
He
gotta
always
calm
does
myself
this,
down.
people.
Man's hype. I gotta
Yeah,
stay relaxed. I gotta stay
man's
relaxed.
gas. Are you gassed? This is obviously Mr. Tunde Ajayi, the one and only. Come
Come
on.
on. Dream it,
Come
believe
on.
it, become it. How we
Damn
doing?
right. That's how you been. Like, I
What?
haven't been able to see ya or speak to ya because, it's coming up to an important fight, isn't it, in the camp?
Well, listen, you are really like you're creating history because I don't really talk to nobody this close to the fight.
There's a
Never,
lioness in the camp. A lioness in the camp.
never, and I mean never. If you see my DMs right now, so many people want to grab an interview. Obviously,
Thank you.
so close to the fight, but I'm not used to it. But because we're so confined, we're isolated for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Other than what I normally do, there is
Mm-hmm.
not that much to do. So
The
you've
COVID
cracked the
test.
code.
I
You've
know.
cracked the code. So, but I'm just letting everyone know. Don't any other brothers try hit me up
Yeah,
like I'm gonna
because
get an
this is
interview. 'Cause I'm not in
exclusive. Exclusive.
it.
Have you did the COVID test? Has you got the results yet?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why we're isolated for 24 hours. So
Oh, it's like
everyone,
the whole 24 hours. Shit.
yeah, everyone's done their COVID test today. Everybody, all the fighters, trainers, whoever's involved in the event has done their test.
Has Anthony arrived?
Yeah, we've been there. We've been there since yesterday.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone's done their tests and the check weigh-ins and stuff like that. So we're just cool, calm, and collected, and ready to knock out our brother.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? He's getting knocked out.
100%.
But let's just go. Like, so basically, where's the tension with this geezer stem from?
Well, there ain't no tension on our side. I think anyone that's looked at myself and Anthony, we don't deal with tension because tension is stress. And when people are facing certain things, they start acting unnatural. They start doing things and saying things that they wouldn't ordinarily do. But that's because they recognize the the event. They recognize what it is, the magnitude of what they say they want, but what they now realize they're involved in. And so you see it. We don't, bro. You gotta check our pages. The same joke, same business. There ain't no tension with us. And I'll be honest with you, Chann, I don't even know nothing about them because I ain't never looked on their page. I ain't never looked on no one's page. I just know Pat Barrett was a ex-fighter, a good man from Manchester, done a lot for the community. And that's all I know with Pat. And so that's the only thought that I have in my mind of Pat. And I know that's his fighter. And that's where the respect ends. Because you already know Saturday night is Lions in the camp. I don't business about nothing. I don't care about nobody. I don't care about anyone's story. This is the AY show. It's the AY show. Ain't nothing but the show, AY show. And so if anyone's got tension, that's 100% coming from the other camp. And let me tell you something. You don't want to be tense going into a fight with Anthony Yarde. You can't make no mistakes. One error. Good night, nurse.
Night nurse.
I was just about to sing it, but I was waiting to hear your voice.
So, I literally am doing this off the cuff. I really don't know anything about this geezer. So I'm not gonna. The only things I know is that it seems quite an even match fight. What was his stats? So he's undefeated thus far.
Yes,
that's what I do know. I do know that he's an all-round very good boxer, technically.
Yes.
All and do you want me to tell you what the general consensus is?
Well, I mean, listen, you
We
can tell
don't
me
care
what you
what
want.
the general consensus
Yeah.
is, but I'm just going to tell the general consensus is that Anthony Yarde has got this. It's that people seem to think that because of Arthur's his techers, that maybe
Wait there. It's like I keep telling. I had to tell Steve Bunce and Mike Costello, two respected people in the game today. What technique against who? Against you couldn't even stop Dex Spellman. What are you talking about? You couldn't. You just about beat Emmanuel Amin. You 1 minute you're a puncher. Now all of a sudden you're a boxer. Well, guess what? Make your bloody mind up.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. But Anthony's the power puncher. Anthony is the boxer.
Is the boxer as well. And listen, you can look good against someone who works in the CAF. They'll be saying Lady Shann's got the best technical ability. She's got a beautiful jab. Because guess what? Because you're fighting a woman from the CAF. So until you do it against, or you get up in a level where you know it's a good match, then I don't. That's what I'm saying. Another reason why I don't listen to the general consensus, because at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. It's what you see in reality. It's not. You can take any boxer at a novice level and put him against someone who's even less of a novice, and they would look $1 million. Again, there's so much to take into consideration in terms of the night, the occasion. Fighters freeze when they get in the ring with Anthony Yarde, and that's going to happen on Saturday. That's what happened with Dex Spellman. For all of his previous fights, you see him coming forward like RoboCop against
Arthur. You're coming with me.
He never stopped coming forward against Arthur for 12 rounds. After the first round against Anthony, Dex Spellman said, "Allow that. let me just take a knee and drop it like it was
it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Like I didn't really want to give up. And let me just blame the ref.
Like my name's Colin Kaepernick.
So but sorry I interrupted you, because you know me, that's why I don't listen to general consensus, because I've got so much passion and I've got so much knowledge in terms of Anthony Yarde. I don't want to hear no nonsense. Anybody, a brother tried to tag me in a picture with Mr. Yarde and Mr. Arthur, but he put Arthur on the left-hand side. Guess what? I blocked him. Don't disrespect. Don't show that. Bro, a man tried to tell me about
Arthur.
Bro, someone that I grew up with on his Facebook, he put on my friend's Facebook. It's a 50-50. I blocked him. I've known him for 25 years. I blocked him. I don't business. Don't disrespect. Bro, it's 2 different levels. I don't care how long I've known you. Bro, just come proper. Bro, you're gonna see why. You're gonna see why.
I can't cope with you.
Nobody, it's not about him. Again, I don't want to get into that. It's about us. But if you're so good, why haven't you fought none of the boys from up north? Why haven't you fought Hosea Burton? He's from your ends. Why haven't you fought Callum Johnson? He's from your ends. Why haven't you fought none of them fighters up there if you're so good? But guess what? Through the haterade, you want to come try and test us. But guess what? After this fight,
he's getting sparked within the first 5 rounds.
Well, anyway, I ain't talking about that. But listen, I don't want to. Again, that's not my thing about disrespecting the brother. But it upsets me when I hear people talk about as if Anthony can't box. Bro, no one. It's just that there's no. It took us to get to the most feared light heavyweight, a man that was avoided for so many years in the light heavyweight division in Sergey Kovalev. Remember what Sergey Kovalev done to Nathan Keverly? Someone that was brushing everybody domestically. Even give Tony Bellew. I think he beat Tony Bellew in one of the fights, so maybe it might have been a draw. But what did Kovalev do to Hopkins? He bashed them like you're talking about that, and you're talking about someone who couldn't even knock out Dex Spellman. Come on, man.
Yeah, when you
Don't,
put it into that comparison, yeah,
don't.
I know, yeah, I know, yeah. Well, this is why we're here to chop it up, because like you just have to set the record straight with certain people and like
Yeah, but
put
I mean,
things into
Saturday,
perspective.
all will be revealed anyway, because
A million.
as I say, Pat is a proud man from Manchester, and he's gonna, I really don't know what in his mind. Sometimes a lot of people, what I've noticed in boxing is a lot of people, they talk the talk, but when they get in front of certain people, it's bare mute I hear. But you don't get that with me. I don't care who you are, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren. I'm talking my talk. I don't
Yeah.
business. So all these brothers, they talk the talk when no one, when they're around us, but when they're around certain people, they don't talk. So I'm gonna see what's going on Saturday night, because I'll be there.
Yeah, have you bumped into him since you've been there? No, it's just straight.
No. I think I just, you know what? I just went downstairs to collect a parcel, and where I don't look at people too tough, but you just see little shadows. I'm sure I just saw Pat and somebody else, but I don't know. I might make sure. But listen, it's all love when me and Pat. That's what I'm trying to say. This one is one of them ones. It's like the fight that was supposed to happen with me and Don Charles. I never ever wanted that fight to happen, because the way I see it is that we can both go make our history and go different ways. So with Pat, it's the same thing. He's a man. I know what he's done and what he's doing for the community. But I don't know who told him to take this fight. That's just not the truth. I wouldn't have took it.
Nobody tell you to take the blood clot fighter.
I wouldn't have took it. And talk is talk. And listen, how many fights have we watched where every man is talking? That's why you see me. I do the talking. Andy don't really talk. Like Andy don't do no talking.
No, he doesn't say nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Because as I said, how many fights have we watched where the fighters are saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Then man get broke up. You know what I'm saying?
So it's better that you talk.
Yeah, so better I talk, just hype it up, give everybody someone to hate or someone to love. And that's what it is with me. It's a Marmite thing. You either energized by the way I talk,
or you're drained and
or you're just drained and you're just hating.
Yeah.
But I ain't saying that, man. I don't think I'm saying anything bad.
You're just talking how it is. You're just talking your truth, innit? Like,
and I'm backing my man.
Yeah, and backing your guy. Have you changed any or adapted? Because I was seeing some people talking about not about this fight, just about that sparring is important, but there's two tactics that that doing it. Do they compare it to like an MMA
martial
arts, like saying that you don't really spar as much, and then maybe when it gets to maybe like a week before the fight, then you implement the sparring, the active sparring in?
Yeah, that's a good question. And you heard that on the Zoom or the stream you done with the American brothers, because I'm watching everything.
Oh, is that where
I'm watching everything concerning Lady Chann? Oh, then you've paused.
He's probably there.
Yeah, so I heard what they said, and they said about this no sparring. I heard Tunde, they don't do no sparring, and they're on that martial arts.
That said it. Yeah, it was them.
Yeah, it's that brother. But I'm like, fam, this is what I'm trying to say. These American brothers and some of these UK brothers, I can't even take them seriously. Think about it, Shan. You as a boxing commentator and a person that gives views. If someone can get to the top of the mountain not sparring, and 99.9% of the boxing fraternity have never been to the top of the mountain, guess what? Everyone better stop sparring. So, bro, I don't see how can you even put a negative spin on it?
I don't see it as negative.
Everyone here is talking about AY and the training philosophy Tunde Ajayi and AY has done. So where's the criticism? I don't want to call no next fight, but there's fighters who do bare sparring and they get broke up. So what I'm trying to my point has always been this: show me the scientific evidence and the physical evidence that proves sparring makes you better.
It doesn't, because we saw with Chisora that he had sparring every fucking day for months And him still lose.
And not only that, I see all these men chat about sparring and they get tired after 2 rounds. They get tired
because
after
they're
2 rounds.
overtrained.
And it ain't no overtraining. It's that let me tell you something. As much as I joke and laugh, I'm a very serious person when it comes to the scientific aspect of boxing and the cerebral aspect of boxing. When you take it, when a brain cell goes, it ain't coming back. That's gone. You ain't getting it back.
Yeah.
Nerve cells that fire together, wire together. Nerve cells that don't fire together, unwire. So if you're in the gym 3-4 times a week, taking blows in your head before you get into an actual fight, what sense does that make? You need to tell me. Not only that, something has to be repeated thousands and thousands and thousands before it actually becomes software in the mind. Chat, don't let me chat. You're making me burn out my energy educating these brothers.
That's a point.
No one don't need to be educated. Just watch the Tunde Ajayi roadshow and the AY roadshow. You see what I'm going.
Yeah, because them brain cells are not coming back for true. And if you're going to be getting the 9 bells knocked out of you every day in sparring, by the time you do the fight and then you do that, like your career, you're going to have that pugilative dementia for sure. Pugilistic dementia.
And not only that, you know that it's a hard sport as it is. It's a hard enough sport. I don't really like saying it's a hard sport, but it's a very challenging sport. Let's just say that. So sparring every day. I mean, listen, you don't revise and then take the exam. You don't take the exam and then revise. You revise and then take the exam.
You do the theory.
You do the theory, so nothing actually prepares you for that moment in time. How many times have you watched a game show when you're not on it and you're getting all the questions right? And then, bro, when the camera's on you, when the camera is on you,
frozen, nothing.
Can't remember nothing. You can't remember nothing. And that's what it is. You can talk the talk. You can prepare as much as you want. You can spar 1,000 rounds with Roy Jones.
It means
when you get under them lights, you're gonna see what it is. It's a different thing.
Yeah, no, that's the fucking facts right there. That is the facts right there.
It's a different thing. Come on, supermarket sweep. Supermarket sweep at home when you're not on the show, it's all easy.
It's and like you said, and then it's your go now.
Or the price running. Right. Or what's the other one with Steve Harvey does now?
You know what? I know the one that he does.
They keep it from the English people.
It's like from Family Fortune.
Family Fortunes. That's the one.
Yeah.
When it ain't on you, you know the answers. When you're in the studio, when you're in the studio, it's a wrap. You start, your mind just goes blank. And so that's what it's gonna be about. That's what it's gonna be about. Saturday night, it's gonna be about the occasion. Who handles their nerves the best, who can actually implement the software which they have built up with years of repetition and training. And I know Tunde Ajayi and Yarde, we've been together from the start. Certain things are embedded in us now, and I just feel that Anthony Yarde, without showing any disrespect to the other team, we're just on a totally different level. And Saturday night, the viewers on BT get a chance to see that.
Is there anything that you've adopted or into your regime that was slightly different for this fight, though?
It's the same. As I said in Russia, we ain't changing nothing. We ain't changing nothing. Just because you don't get to listen, if you're going to Wembley, if you're driving to Wembley, and your car breaks down. Through lack of petrol, you don't throw away the car. You just put petrol and keep on going on your journey.
Yeah, true.
So my thing is this: if you really believe in yourself, stick to the program, because life is littered with humps in the road, and every time you hit a hump, you change the course that you're going on. You're never gonna get to where you want to go. So no one was ever gonna trick me about you need to change, and thank God nobody was able to trick Anthony Yarde, and let him tried to get in his mind about, nah, you need to change your trainer. This ain't it. Well, guess what? I keep saying this. Dex Spellman, who is our common opponent, said prior to the fight, he has never taken a backward step in boxing against any fighter. He had never been stopped by any fighter. Guess what? He fought AY and he was running like he thieved something from the corner man
From the
corner
shop, mate.
So I want business about these brothers. I ain't changing nothing. We ain't changing nothing. We're just gonna continue. If anything, it's about working harder. Because you get to a certain level and you think that you're working hard, and then you get to that level and you realize I've got to work harder and harder and harder. So that's what it is for us. We just doing the same thing but continue to work extremely hard.
And what type of mind frame is Anthony in? Is he calm? Is he on
edge?
Is he on edge? Is he?
I think if you look at Anthony, even if he doesn't open his mouth and you see him, you always feel an energy. It's very calm, cool, and it's very powerful. Like a chat's like, I'm the same, but I'm vocal. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. With me, you might think you can read me because I've got such a big mouth, but I can switch like that. That's the difference. With Ant, you're always guessing because you don't know what he's thinking.
You don't.
You don't know because he's a volcano. He can be a volcano at any minute.
And so it's quiet and then till it erupts.
Yeah, the most dangerous man is the man that you can't read. You can't read me, but I just give you the impression that you're reading me. That's what it is with me. But with Ant, even
you can't read him. You can't.
At all. He's got me. He's always had me guessing. I'm like, is this brother from? I don't understand about this brother.
Is that calling ya?
People trying to phone me. It was a matchmaker. Chat. Let them wait. Or you should have answered trying to deal with it.
Oh, tackle.
We're live. Hold on. Where's my earphones?
The person you are calling is unable to take your call. Please leave your message.
Wait there. Carry on talking.
Yeah. So he's unreadable, and so basically, he's calm with it. Have you got any? Do you guys do any rituals that before a fight? Is there any like little ritual things that you guys do?
Not at all. I mean, we're not. Life's very simple, Chann. People complicate it. You know what it's like. You might be. In the past, you might be going for a performance. Then you get a call from your girlfriend. Chann, don't pick up the mic with your left hand. Bro. Or
anyone call me and say that they're blocked.
Bro, I'm telling you, someone tried to call me the other day. No, but when they call me, that day, I said, I ain't picking up no call from no one. And then I made a mistake. And then they started talking some nonsense to me. I said, listen, I knew that's what you was phoning about the other day. Keep that to yourself. Because once you put that in someone's mind, that is stored. That ain't going nowhere. So just keep all that ritual business to yourself. Tell me about it after the fight. Because right now, it's just KO. That's what's going on. There ain't nothing else that's going on.
Yeah, just one track mind we're dealing with.
One track. I've always been like that. I've always been like that. I've never trained Anthony with the intention to do anything else. And even in Russia, which I don't like going back on, Anthony said it before the fight. We ain't going to get no points. We ain't never trained for points. So we got to go for it. Yeah, if the opportunity arises, we got to go for it. And the opportunity did arise. And the only thing that beat us that night weren't contrary to what people say, was just the whole occasion and the experience Kovalev had. He had to draw. That's why after the fight, he said, brother, this man is the next brother. Because he had to draw on every ounce of his experience to come out victorious that night. And
how old is Kovalev?
I think he's 36 or something. 36. Okay. But, listen, that fight really was his last fight because we took out everything. He had to use all of that experience against the young lion and we learn from it. We come out better for it. Our stock rose as a fighter. Anthony showed, even though he was knocking people out left, right, and center, that he's got the nuts and guts and the minerals and the heart of a lion to go to a next man's backyard. Something nobody wanted to do. And certain fighters whose names I don't want to call, they got the offer, but they're not fighters. They're not fighters like that. Every man's looking to pick and choose.
Yeah,
we turned down £1 million. You know how much £1 million is? You know where we come from. We turned down £1 million. Step aside money. Because we're like, nah, fam. Nah,
this is history.
This is history for us, whatever way you look at it.
Yeah.
You know, we're guys, we're brothers that come from nothing, and we've done it on our own. We've done it our own way. You know, we ain't bow down to no one, and it was a massive thing and a night that we'll never forget. And we're taking that. We took that forward, and here we are now.
Yeah, just keep it moving. It's so weird. I remember watching the weigh-in. What was this with the last fight? And Anthony was just like, and he's scared. I can't remember who was it. Adam. He only went lions to the crowd, and it's and then all the people jumped whoa. And I was sitting there in this position, looking at. I tell you, I was so gassed. Yeah, I was gassed. I remember hit tweeting it or whatever. Do you know how surreal it is? And that now it's I'm going, there's a lioness in the camp.
Go on.
It just doesn't make sense to me. It's just weird. I was just watching that, and then fast forward, everything I'm here and doing this. It's still quite mind blowing. But
it just shows you, be careful of your thoughts, because your thoughts become things. Dream it, believe it, become it. And I've said it. And as long as you can hold on to that thought, everything is about passion. If you hold on to the passion, it's magical. This world is magical. And that's why I keep telling people, there's no negatives in my eyes.
Yeah.
It's always positive. And as long as you stay on point, it's a beautiful world.
Is everything about balance, or is it only one side?
Nah, I only focus on one side. Why would I focus on the negative? It's there. Nothing can exist without two sides. So why would I even think about anything negative? Because regardless of my journey or your journey or anyone's journey in life, there's always going to be a flip side.
Yeah.
Always. Nothing can exist without a positive and a negative.
Yeah.
So it's down to the individual. That's
which one they want to focus on.
100%. And that's why you get blocked. Any nonsense, anyone come and get blocked. Ain't a no long thing.
Listen, how many people have you blocked in this?
Bro, my block
since this one fight coming up, yeah.
No. You know what? It's been all right, because I think people kind of got the drift.
They know.
Some people are you know what? I'm not even gonna bother saying anything.
They know what you're not up for. Yeah.
If you haven't got nothing positive to say, then I'm sure. No, in fact, I'm certain that there is a little batty and bench somewhere that you can put your negative connotations and your negative thoughts and your negative things their way. But where I'm concerned, I ain't hearing it. I don't want to hear nothing. And I mean zero negativity.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah, you always say that.
And it's got me this far.
Yeah.
In boxing, as I said, we've never had no hand ups. We ain't got no Olympic gold medal. We ain't running up and down. No one ain't paying for us to go Marbella and run up and down hills in Spain and all them kind of things there. We just coming from the scratch.
From the gutter.
And that's the beautiful thing about this. And to show everyone that with a lot of hard work, because I mean we tend to forget that, you cannot take out more than you put in. I'm going to say that again. You can't take out more than you put in.
Yeah, you can't go to the bank and deposit £50 and then ask the bank to take out 65.
Come on. Yeah, that bar's getting used. I'm stealing that, Chann. Trust me, that's a new one. Yeah. So you learn every day. But that's the fact. That's the fact. And I think when you have that mindset, you realize that everyone's where they are for a reason. So think about it. In under 4 years, myself and Anthony got to the top of the mountain. So what has been reaped prior to that? Because that's how this thing works. You reap what you sow. So, or what has been sold prior to that. And I just feel that everyone else now is playing catch up, and you ain't catching this up, because we're not. You ain't catching me up. No one ain't catching me up. No one in this country is catching me up. No one.
I say that in the bar. I say, you try to catch me, but me just too far.
Yeah. Come on.
You can't talk me because me just too hard. I deal with the mic, I eat with the mic, I sleep with the mic, oh Lord. I creep with the mic, I weep with the mic, I freak with the mic, my God. I fuck with the mic, I motion with the mic, I duck with the mic, come on. Me talk to me of the natural light from me born. Right.
Come on, you see the thing. Bro, you see, it's only that I'm on this thing that you got the vibes to do that. It's what I'm trying to say. Anytime I come about, bro, when I was on BBC this afternoon, the people them like, bro, next time bring more passion, because you feel it. The vibes, when I'm about, it's vibes.
It's energy and vibes.
And then the people have to realize when you're coming up against us, you got to be able to maintain that heat and that pressure, because it's real passion. I don't need no broadcaster to big me up. I'm bigging myself
up. Big up ourselves, fam.
I've got that energy. So, and Ant's got that energy as well. And the two of us together are a dangerous force. And not even two. When you put Ade Oliyinka in the equation, oh my goodness, it's done. Ade, strong back African, bruv, gorilla, just full of energy. And these are my guys, you know.
I was watching the, I tell you what, I like the footage that you and Ant posted of him doing the skipping.
Yes.
I thought that was hard.
Well, I'm telling you, if not for lockdown, we would have put on another show for the people, because that's where it is. Everyone is excited, and it's a numbers game. Life is about numbers. You know, go and look at the views on YouTube.
Yeah.
For Arthur Spellman and Yarde Spellman. Just go and look at the YouTube numbers. Just go and look at the YouTube number. Then that shows you what time it is. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Numbers don't lie.
People do.
Men lie. Men lie. Women lie. Chann lies. Tunde lies. But the numbers don't lie.
Even Pickney lie.
Even Pickney lie. Trust me.
We have to salute this guy, D-Town Blaster. Today he supports me. Like I used to comment a lot. Well, I still do, don't I? D-Town Blaster on like Counterpunch Boxing News, and so they always see me in the comments, and we've all become like a little family. So now that I've done my own channel, he's come over and he comes over all the time to say, hey, what's up, Chann? D-Town Blaster. And he always wants to donate. He's like, where's your super chat thing? I'm like, I'm about 17 people away before I can have like super chats and all of that, you know, like they send in to support the channel and stuff like that. And he always wants to do it. And he was there last night, and big up you.
From America?
From America, yeah.
Okay.
We're discussing all bits, but we're discussing D-Town Blaster, Anthony Yarde fighting Arthur on Saturday. I don't know if you've got any thoughts or feelings about this. Like, you can always let us know, like while we're having our chat. But I'm excited. I can't wait. Like, I won't be doing any live commentary with anybody else for that, because I want to just watch it.
Yeah, we need that energy. We need that focus.
Yeah,
we need that focus. I don't want nobody chatting to you when the fight's going on. You just zoning in and giving us all your positive energy.
Yeah, I've said to them, like, I'm not doing live commentary with them on Saturday. Good. Yeah, because there's lions and lionesses in the camp, you see me? But what is this? Is this the first time you did the bubble life? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
No, the Spellman fight.
Oh yeah, that was bubble.
Yeah, the Spellman fight was bubble, and there wasn't a crowd there. I think tomorrow, there's 1,000 people being allowed into this guy. Wait there, let me see what he's saying now.
No worries. You know, we just do what we want to do, fam. There's no rules.
Steve, I'm actually doing an interview. So what's happening? I've paid for 5 days security. The car's paid for 5 days till Sunday. So tell the.
I've decided to mute him because, you know, sometimes you can't be hearing all the in-house stuff. But yeah, D-Town Blaster, you are large. I'm so glad that you're here. We're discussing just a variety of stuff. I'm a very attractive lady. Oh, thank you. You're sweet, you are. I'm from, what country am I from? Well, hang on. There you are. I muted you. Okay, I muted you in the end. Just so everyone's hear the business. D-Town Blast has given me lots of compliments.
Bro, don't be coming in there chatting about very attractive lady. What's this, bro? This ain't no dating thing, bro. This ain't no dating thing. This is boxing, bro. Come off with that. This is what I'm trying to say. This is the kind of people that you got on your thing about what we are very attractive, bro. No shame. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is a boxing topic, and a man chatting about your very attractive lady. Come out of here, man. Get out of here, brother.
No, leave him alone today.
Bro, unless you're talking boxing, don't be coming with no. This ain't no chat up line. What's the names? I don't even know.
D-Town Blaster.
Bro, very attractive lady. You see what you did to the boxing people? You're making them lose their focus. Anyway.
No. That's my sister. Dude.
That's what, bro. Don't try with that sister, man. So what you're telling you? So, bro. So now you're saying that's your sister. So why are you saying you're a very attractive lady? So is that how you talk to your sister? Bro, don't try that one. Don't talk about no chill, bro. About what is he on? You need to go and do your. You need to go and do your what do you call it? Your research and see who I am. About what's he on? What you on? Telling man about telling people about you're a very attractive lady, and then saying that's how you talk to your sister. Get out of here, man. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. You see, you already know, Chann, that I reveal all the sneaky brothers. I always reveal them. Get out of here, man. D-Town Blaster. As a matter of fact, you're blocked. You're not even on my thing, but if I see your name anywhere on my socials, you're blocked.
Okay, let me tell you who he is. He's my manager. He's Anthony Yarde and trainer of Anthony Yarde of Stamina, and trainer and manager of Anthony. You're supposed to know him, D-Town.
That's what I'm trying to say. You're on some chat thing. You're on some chat thing. You try to bro. And I manage ladies, Chann. So you're on some seeing a nice lady, a nice black lady, and chatting about, that's how I talk to my sister. Get out of here, man. But that's how I talk to my sister. But she's my sister. Come out of here. Anyway, see what I'm saying, Chann? Bro, that's why I don't go on no one's thing near the fight, because I've got too much fire.
D-Town, no, you could be on my channel. Don't be silly.
No, he said my channels. He said, don't worry, you won't see me on your channel.
No, I think he's talking to me.
No. He's talking about me.
Young lady, I just met you from the counterpart. D-Town Blaster, we're good. We're good.
No, we're not good.
We're good. You don't have to.
We're not good. We're not good.
Reviews. We're good. You know we do the punch thing, and you come over to this channel, and I respect it. Like, come on, it's banned.
Anyway, all right. Oh, let's move on.
Oh no, ma'am, talking. Okay, cool. I got you, D-Pad. All right, got you. Okay, I got you.
And remember,
so let's continue. D-Town, have you got any questions?
No, hold on. D-Town Blaster. I'm Tunde Ajayi. So you don't come in here chatting about who is this guy or what's wrong with you. You better do your research. Bro, you might be from America, but this is London. This is London. And so you better recognize. You don't know, bro. I'm gonna keep shining forever. So
shine bright like a diamond.
I'm gonna shine forever and ever and ever. Whether you wish me success or I don't care. Because
all we know is success.
If God's with me, nobody can't tell me nothing.
All we know is success. we don't focus on anything less but success. So, you know.
I hope you success. I know all these little tricks. You know, you Yankee man can't fool me. You know, I'm on it. Bro,
Oh,
you
God.
shout me, bro. Everything started in the UK. In fact, everything started in the UK. Everything started in the UK. So that's why you have to humble yourself. Boxing started in the UK. How you like that one? Go and do your research. Boxing started. It come from here. So, bro, don't tell me nothing. Anyway, you see, you're getting me hyped, man. Shut up.
Yeah,
there's all people looking in the hotel room saying, "What's going on, bro?
What's going on in there?"
My voice is breaking the barrier. Well, good job it's only Wednesday. It's good job it's only Wednesday today. Cause I gotta keep my energy. But I got 3 more days to recharge because I won't be doing no more interviews.
Yeah, I got to go studio tomorrow, man. They're hassling me, man. I'm Australian for the dub plates, and I'm like, we're on lockdown. Nothing was allowed to be open. They're like, how did you do the Deontay Wilder thing then? I was like, that was just something different. That wasn't the same studio. Like, oh God, I'm getting hounded. But yeah, tomorrow I will be having to head into the studio. So, like, have you did we speak about? I know we did speak about fucking. What do you think about Dubois and Dingamajig?
That's something I'll discuss after our fight. You know, my focus. Yeah. You know, I am Chann.
Yeah.
I focus on my business. And,
okay.
Unless it's so far ahead, but we're so. Yeah. You know, I've got my own personal thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, but we'll touch base on that after.
After the fight. But
yeah.
One thing I will say though is that you know who really cares about you when you're at your lowest. So I leave that thought in the minds of the viewers or the people that listen to this afterwards. There you go.
Yeah, that's where it is with that, isn't it? Well, so basically, we just got the fight to look about. Where everybody's rooting. We don't care who's not rooting because we don't even notice you. But everything's going to be on standby. And then, what's the celebrations like when you guys win? What do you not do?
I usually just come back to my hotel room if we're in a hotel. Or I just go home. You know, I always say I'm boring, but I like to just go back and literally the same morning study boxing. So say like the fight, we finish the fight at 12, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I'll be up working. And so I like to finish off the weekend, you know, feeding off of that energy, because what happens is most people, when, you know, after the fight and you win it and everything like that, you're so high, you know, it's usually wasted energy. So I like to use that energy to study even more through the night, and then the next couple of days, you know, the adrenaline's down and it actually hits you, you know, that you've won. And
this adrenaline things are mad. You know, after I do these interviews,
yes,
I can't go to sleep for about 2 hours.
Not talking to Tunde Ajayi, you can't. bro, because you know the thing's serious.
Even when I came off the panel yesterday, I didn't go to bed until about 5:30 a.m. and then I was up at 8.
Well, it's real. Again, energy is real. Energy cannot be destroyed, neither created. It's there all the time. You just have to be able to latch onto positive energy to keep your energy going. It's like when you wake up in the morning, you fling on a tune, bam, you're ready. You see what I'm saying? Fling on a Lady Chann tune, and bruv, man's boggling and thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's a plug and a socket. And that's why you got to be very careful on who you're giving your energy to. Because in the same way you feel charged after you do an interview, you can interview someone and feel flat and dead after that interview. So, you know, and that just goes on for all areas of life.
Yeah, you know, that has happened. So you see, with seeing that you're there in the hotel, like, so the weigh-in is when's
Friday.
The official weigh-in is Friday, right?
Friday, yes. We had a check weigh-in today.
Was that all good?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. I don't know what my man was.
Has Ant gained any weight for this fight?
bro, if the fight was today, Ant could have fought today. That's how on it we are. If the fight was today, the weigh-in was today, we could have fought today. So I know man's right now struggling with plastic bags and all them nonsense to get weight off. But it is what it is. It's not my concern. As long as I never focus on the other people. That's just the truth. I find myself when I actually call someone's name, I don't feel good because it's like I've given you my energy and you're my focus. So you always hear me talk about. If I'm not talking about Anthony, I definitely talk about myself.
So, one or the other.
It's one or the other. So
while you're in the hotel and that, like, how's the nutritional, like the diet? Because I asked this to Hannah, and like she just said that you can bring a fridge and you can bring your own microwave, but like obviously you've got to be mindful of salt because obviously salt in food you get the meals there, but you don't want any salt because you don't want to retain any water. Are you mindful of nutrition while you're in this bubble situation?
Well, the body needs salt, as my dad always says. This Nigerian wise man, the body needs salt. That's what my dad. If you see how much salt my dad puts on food.
I have a lot of salt.
Secondly, Hannah, my love.
Town blaster. See you in the next live, babe. Will do.
Yeah, Hannah, my love. You need to talk to whoever is booking you the hotels because our hotel rooms have got fridge, cooker, washing machine, microwave button, espresso machine. Bro,
this is where they're going with when they're doing like fight camp at Eddie's.
Bro, they're not treating you good, Hannah. You need to step up. You need to ask them. You need to demand. You're saving their show. You're putting them. We want. There's certain necessities that you need, and why you got to be bringing your own microwave? What kind of nonsense is that? You understand? So you make sure. You understand? So the only thing is that with food, some people like myself, like I bought my own green tea and my lemon and ginger tea to the hotel. I don't business.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I don't want their tea. I don't want their tea.
My own as well.
And my own coffee. But everything, all the utensils and the utilities are really supposed to be there for fighters. And this is how I feel that managers have to protect their fighters because we need the promoters. They are taking a risk. Everybody's taking a form of risk. The promoters putting their money, up. Without the promoter, there's no one ain't getting paid. The managers, the trainers, they sacrifice. The fighters actually put their lives on the line. So when you get to a certain level, bruv, these are the things your manager's supposed to be asking them.
Exactly.
The first thing I said, bruv, as Ant's room got fridge, microwave, washing machine, cooker. That's the first thing I'm asking. And even if they had a thought of not giving us, because everybody's trying to save a penny, you better know that we want these things.
Give us, yeah.
So that's what it is. But I mean, listen, at the end of the day, the reason they call it the hardest sport in the world is because you have to work your way up to certain levels. Nothing is given in this life. You have to work your way. But when you're top of the bill or even co-main event, I just feel that you're there for a reason, and you should be given those basic needs. Which allows you to be comfortable going into the fight.
Because you can't. Yeah, this is already quite a disruptive procedure as it is, being in the bubbles and stuff. So the least that they can do is fucking get you a microwave, a washing machine, and a fucking fridge.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Especially when you're here for like 4 or 5 days.
So after the fight, when the fight's done, you can stay at the hotel that night, and then you can go home the next day.
The next day, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're out.
So that's what will happen.
Who's on the undercard? I'm so not prepared. Who's the undercard for this? I was like,
you know what? I don't know.
So
I actually don't know. I
feel bad not knowing. Like I feel like I just.
Well, I mean, listen, it's the AY show, isn't it? Like,
that's all.
It's the AY show.
I'm really not really. And what time's the fight? Is it going out at a decent time, Tunde? Like 7 or 10 p.m.
Well, it's probably the latter because, what time was the fight last week? What time did that kick off? The main event was it about 9 or something? 9 or 10?
About about 10:30.
Yeah, so it'll be the same scheduling. I'm sure it will be the same scheduling. It's in the same place.
Yeah,
from what I
same
understand.
place. Okay, cool.
From
Yeah,
what, but I still thought the fight was in Royal Albert Hall. I'll be honest with you.
yeah, no,
Like,
they took that off. Yeah.
yeah,
That-
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Certain people's focus is different.
Yeah, using the
I don't-
bubble.
I don't care about all that. I just care about
Yeah.
the fight. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care about where it is. I know there's gonna be a ring,
Yeah.
and there's gonna be a ring walk, and that's it.
That's all. What's oh yeah, you got what's oh yeah, you're not gonna tell me what the ring walk is. What
Nah, that's Ant's little thing, and but Ant's always, and the thing about Anthony is he likes people to be entertained. He puts himself in the position of the people watching at home.
Yeah. What they
And-
would like to see.
And every single fight he's had, it's been entertainment. Somebody's getting KO'd. Every single fight,
Yeah.
bar one, which was really the top of the mountain. And even that fight, there was, Buddy said, if you have one more round like that, I'm pulling you out of the fight.
Yeah.
But prior to that fight, every single fighter that's been in the ring with Anthony Yarde has touched the floor. Every single one.
Yeah. And who's the cutsman in your
Cutman Cam. Probably not stamina for so all day. My team or our team, let me rephrase that.
Yes.
We've been together from the start, and it's always gonna be the same faces because Anthony, myself, we just believe in consistency and not changing things. If it it's not even a case of if it's not broke, don't fix it. Bruv, I started with you.
Mm-hmm.
So and don't even let me get started on unload, disloyal people. Because if you can't go through the rough times with somebody, then you ain't my brethren.
You ain't my brethren, fam.
You're not with me. You
You're
understand?
not with me.
And then I don't want to call a man's name, but then I big you up.
Don't call their name.
Yeah. You see, you making me get excited. I said, this is why.
Yeah, we ain't calling that. No, but see, I'm reining you in now.
Yeah, you see, okay,
I
that's
don't
what I
know
mean.
your thing.
But
we ain't calling their name.
You see, what I've learned is the best way for me to conceal my energy
is to lock.
It's just don't talk.
Lock off. Yeah, I know. I get it.
Because I can't help it.
This is why I appreciate that you're actually sitting down with me. Honestly, I'm not taking it for granted because I know like energy is important. And the more that I've spoken to you and we've built up our relationship, I'm learning loads and it's making me even more on point of protecting my energy. Locked, fam. If you're coming with shit, locked.
Straight. Get out of here.
Yeah, my energy's nang. Do you know how much my energy costs, fam? You can't afford my energy.
Yeah, but that's it. And listen, like attracts like. So that's why the first time I saw you, I wasn't listening to what was coming out your mouth. I was just going by the vibe. I was like, yeah. Cool. Yeah, this one is a bit of a live wire. This one's a bit of like, I like this one here. I like this one. Let me see what I got. So that's it. I've always been that way. Yeah. That's why so much people ask to come around us. So much people ask to come and spar with us and all of that. We don't want no new energy around us.
No.
We don't know. And if we do have anybody, it has to be a natural thing.
Yeah,
like
organic.
You understand that? I don't want no one saying I've got this brother. Well, no, brother. That's not natural.
That's not organic.
That's not organic.
Not organic.
Energy is very important, and
and
that's how it goes.
Okay, well, you've wrapped
up
everything. Yeah, man. Thanks, T.
How long was that? Bloody hell.
It was. Where are we? 54 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's
good.
That's
a good one to wrap with. So what we do, we do our outros. Go on with it.
Dream it, believe it, become it.
Have you heard this, lady Chann? Rep nonetheless. Boxology. Gone.
Yeah.